Hey there, it's Michelle Walker Wade with another Get Mobilized moment. I know it's been a while since you've seen me on, but I am back, new hairdo, and I hope you like it. So today I want to talk about something that I've read and I've really been thinking about lately, and so I'm going to make this fairly quick. I'm going to try and keep this to about 5 minutes, okay? I was reading something that says people have changed their motivation to work and that they are now more interested in work-life balance, not just work. Many young people want to serve their community and want to work so that they can afford to serve. And so there's this whole concept or idea that we know we have to work because this is how we earn money to do the things that we want to do and to be able to afford the kind of life that we want to have. And one thing that's part of innate in our nature is the desire to serve some greater cause. And so there's this idea of work to serve. But you see so many times you're so busy working that you really don't have time to serve. And so sometimes that's where we just donate money, but we really don't have time to get our hands involved in the serving. And so sometimes you can find yourself in a position where your heart wants to serve. For example, I remember when I initially started school back in my when I was a teen. I initially started as a psychology major because I wanted to help people who had psychological issues, and then I moved from there to education. I wanted to be a teacher. And then at some point, and I also was a double major. I was a major in education and I was a major in Christian ed, so that I would also be able to work in Bible schools. And at some point along the way, I realized that being an educator, whether in the school, in a public school system, in any system, was not a way to make enough money so that I could actually afford to live the kind of life I wanted to live, and be able to do the things that I wanted to do. And so from there, I let go of both of those majors and went into business, and I did accounting. I became an accountant. I did accounting for almost 10 years, and that way I was able to make the money that I wanted to make, but there was nothing connecting my heart to my job. I did it. I did a good job at it, but there was nothing fulfilling about that particular role. And so then later in life, as things, I kind of acquired the things I wanted to have, then I was able to go into education and become an educator. And it was very fulfilling. And I did that for 13 years. I'm actually still in the education industry. So I'm still very much fulfilled by the work that I do. But now that I have all of the business background, the background in the education industry, and other skills that I can do. I can write and things like that. I can take all those skills and put them together to kind of form the job that I want, that still makes me feel fulfilled, but also can pay the bills, and also gives me the ability and the time and the schedule to do the things in the community that I really enjoy doing. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm always talking about what are we doing to make an impact on our community. I think everyone, particularly Christians or anyone who's of any religious background, or anyone who says they have a connection to God or spiritual in any way, you should be making an impact in your community. Why do you have God in your life if you can't make an impact in someone else's life? And who else needs you better but the people in the community who may not have maybe some of the skills that you have, some of the resources that you have. And money is a resource, and I'm not necessarily saying that we need to just give money, because just giving money can perpetuate a bigger problem like the one that we see in our government right now, where we give away so much money that we stop people from using their creativity to make something big or great out of the skills that they have innately in them. There's no need for them to go through the discipline or go through the hard work of putting those skills to work, because they know so many places, and not just government, but also many charity organizations, where they can get all of their immediate needs met, enough to at least to be comfortable, without even really having to work and put their own creativity to work. They're being more creative about how can I find the resources that I need without having to work for them. But what's in us is a creativity and an ability to create and produce so that we can make our own way. And then in making our own way, and in making our own way, I'm saying we have the income we need to do the things we want to do. And making our own way, we also make a way so that we can serve others. So that we can serve others. It's very challenging to serve others when you have so many of your own needs that are not being met. Your own needs, it comes for housing, food, your health, and anyone else who knows me knows I'm very concerned about how we're not connecting our health to the foods that we eat. The better quality food you can eat, the better health you'll be. The more organic foods, the more whole foods, the more fresh foods that you can eat, the better your health. But society makes it so easy for us to get all the processed foods, foods that are full of toxins and everything. And those are the ones really that are the most affordable. So what do you need so that you can take care of your health? You need money. You need money. And if you have money, you can buy the foods or make sure you receive the foods, and even the way you prepare foods in a way that is healthy for you, so that you have your body to help propel you in your creativity. You can have all kinds of wonderful ideas, but then if your body and your mind does not connect and cooperate to make those things happen, they're just an idea. And it's a seed that will die, and you'll take it to your grave with you. But your legacy that you can leave here for others to follow is whatever that thing that is in your heart or in your mind's eye, in your vision to do, to get them out of your vision, get them out of your mind, and get them into the earth where they can make an impact. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say to you today. Work so you can serve. You may not always be able to get the work that satisfies your heart's desire right off the bat. Sometimes, especially if you're just starting out, you're gonna have to do some work. You may have to do some work that is not quite so fulfilling, but it in the long run, it paves the way so that you can do that thing that is fulfilling and have the money and the resources you need to live the kind of life you want to live and help someone else live the kind of life they need to live. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this moment. You have a great day.